Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Loom Show for Friday, March 2nd, 2018. It's rainy during the great winter storm. That's rain. Rainy winter storm of this beautiful rainy day. How the heck is everyone doing?
Oh my!
Well, I'm doing fabulous, I have to admit. I am doing wonderful. I mean, the perfect end to the perfect week. If you can't hear me good, it's the rain, it's the wind. I'm surprised they didn't call us and tell us to stay home today. Everything's canceled. Everyone went home early, yet janitors still have to come in to clean what little bit that got dirty today. And I'm not going to stay home and use my own personal time or vacation time or call in sick, because they know it's not sick and they probably won't accept it anyway if you try to call in sick. So I came in. The roads are a mess. Sticks and twigs and branches everywhere. People forget how to drive. They either drive too slow or too fast. And then they're on the highway and they're too far away from the person in front of them. So everyone's cutting in. Hey Bubba, what's up? Hey Alfie, what's up? Thanks for being here. So it's like hell just to try to get in to work. Look at this. I see this one string right here. Look at this wonderful old hat. Yeah, I didn't watch Dave Hughes today. Kind of had other things on my mind today. It's been that kind of a day. I usually watch Dave Hughes almost religiously. When I don't watch him in the morning, I do catch up during the day. Dave Hughes is he's the go-to guy for what's going on at the bottom of YouTube. He does a lot of the RV stuff. I don't follow the RV stuff, so I get all the whatever's happening I get from him. I barely have time to live, let alone watch 5 million people with RV channels and van life and all this other stuff. I mean, I live in a house. That's where I spend my time when I'm home. I don't vlog about it. Everyone lives in a house. So, I mean, as much as I really don't follow any of that stuff, I get what I know about RVers and van life people, I get from Dave Hughes. Camo Dave. He's a really nice guy. He comes across as being opinionated, but everyone has an opinion. He just films his. I mean, if you filmed every opinion I had during the day, I probably would be very surprised at how negative I am, and I gotta stop that. There's a lot of negativity around lately. But anyway. Someone used to say, opinions are like bungholes, you know, everyone's got one. Camo Mark, welcome. Welcome. Bubba says Camo Dave, he calls him the godfather of the BOYT. Well, is that because of his age, or is that because he's able to get people to sub without doing any work? Because I don't know. He's growing his channel, and I don't think he has to go out there and find anybody. People find him. Hey, Tim Holmes, welcome. How's everything down there, Foxwoods Casino? Take a chance, make it happen. Pop the cork, fingers snapping. Spin the wheel, round and round we go. That was a great commercial back then. Love that stuff. Hey, I got 7 people in here. Love it. 7 people and only 2 likes. What's up with that? Not that I care, because you know what? This is a hobby. This isn't a job for me. I don't get paid from this. I don't get paid from this. I'm never going to be an Adam the Woo. I know I'm never going to be an Adam the Woo. I don't try to be an Adam the Woo. I try to be a JJ Decker. That's what I try to be. Bubba says, dude, I've been watching you since below 50 subs, and you're over 650 now. You know, and that's because I work for it. I don't go sub for sub. I don't go begging for subs. I mean, if people sub me, it's because I go on their videos, I like some things, and I let them know that I'm there, and they come and return the favor. Whether or not they watch, I know they're not watching me back. I mean, I might have 650 subs, but guess what? I'll put out a video. I'll put out my tripod I left home today, so I'm holding this. I'm sorry if it's all shaky. Going old school without the tripod today. I mean, I love constructive criticism, and I'm not bitter about anything. But I have 650 subs. And guess what? At the end of the day, you know how many people watch my videos? 40 people. So numbers mean nothing. I mean, yeah, the big number to try to get to 1,000. Yeah, only to get to 1,000, not because I'm looking for super chat, which they're getting rid of for people. You have to be monetized apparently to have super chat. So I'm not worried about making money off this. It's a hobby. But you know, the 650 people, they might have watched me once. Maybe they watch here and there. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love YouTube as a hobby. But you know, sometimes it's more than others. It took me 5 days to make 50 subs, but I went out and worked for it. I didn't beg for it. I worked for it. You know, people like to grow their channel, and the sub for sub thing, I will be the first one to admit that it does not work. Sub for sub, you will sub 20 people and maybe get one quality subscriber out of it. It doesn't work. Urban Fisherman, welcome. Hey, how's it? A good day to fish today? Because it's raining like crazy over here. Windy and oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Did I miss anybody? Sorry, don't mean to rant. Raining, Tim says, yeah. But yeah, I apologize if this is going to be choppy, if I'm going to be buffering and all that. Officer Rollout FTC said it is a hobby. Why can't we just accept it? Well, okay, I'm not bitter, and I think everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone has a right. Now listen, okay? This is, I think, how most people would feel. And if not, please agree to disagree with me, and it's not a problem. Everyone has a right to love who they love and hate who they hate. I mean, you can vlog about it, you can live stream about it, you could say what you want, do what you want. And I don't think it needs to be that big a deal. It depends on how people accept it. Some people have thicker skin than other people. Some people, they take it to heart. Some people don't. Some people can laugh it off. Some people, they know how people are, and they just say, don't worry about it. I mean, I have a coworker, don't get me wrong, I have a coworker, he's a great work friend of mine. I say work friend, I've never seen him outside of work. But during work, we laugh, we joke, we have a great time. I don't have any problems with him. But his bark is worse than his bite. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If they do this to me, I'll do it. And everyone knows he's never going to do anything. So we let him spout off, and that's it. I mean, that's how you get to know somebody that way. You know, you get to know their ways. You get to know their ways, okay? So, I mean, that's how it is on YouTube. People are going to like who they like and not like who they not like. So they're going to dislike who they dislike. But, I mean, just, people take things too far sometimes, or some people take things to heart. But that's okay, that's the way it is. I mean, I don't know why there's so much attention being drawn on it. And I always said from my very first video, if you look at my very first video I put out, December 23rd, 2017, I tried to, in my own words, explain what my channel was going to be about. And I said something to the effect, words to the effect of, I'm going to be real, and I'm going to be who I am, and if you don't like it, don't watch. Apparently, you know, if people don't watch, they don't watch. It's no skin off my back. I love each and every one that watches me. I love all of the people who I've met along the way. Each and every person I love. And I try to get back to everyone and get around to seeing everyone's videos. And I do eventually. It's in the in pile. I get around to doing all that. But when only 40 people are watching me, it just goes to show 650 subs means nothing. Whether you get 650 or 6,500. You know, who's that guy that Dave talks about? Because of Reddit, he ended up getting 10,000 subs. Hey, Lou, what's up? How you doing, brother? Hey, Old Crow, how you doing? This guy that Camo Dave was talking about, that from Reddit, he ended up getting 10,000 subs. But only 400 people are watching his videos. I mean, that's how I feel. I have 650-something subs. And I got 40 people that watch my Daily Truth vlog. And then I once maxed out at 20 people watching a live stream. It's okay, I'm small time. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. People are going to like who they like, and they're going to hate who they hate. And that's life. And I don't have a problem with that. I could like two people that are having an argument. I don't have to get in the middle of it. But other people want to draw you in, even at work, where I am now. At work. I'll get back to everyone in a second. I'm sorry I'm on this tangent right now. I love each and every one of you that's here. I'm not going to ignore anybody. But you know what? Even at work, I can have two co-workers who are both work friends. And they don't like each other, but that's okay. I can like both. It just, there's nothing wrong with that. But hey, Jenhen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And if I have friends that hate my other friends, that's okay. I might hate some of their friends. That's life. But I can like you for who you are, not for who you like. Or who you don't like. I was friends with this one guy that everyone said, oh, stay away from him, he's trouble. My first day here, a guy told me. Stay away from that guy, he's trouble. My first day here, 1999, I've been working here. My first day here. Stay away from that guy, he's trouble, he's a brown noser. And you know what? I said to myself, well, I'll get to know that myself, I guess. Well, thanks. I said, well, thank you. And guess what? The guy ended up being one of my best friends and taught me more about this job than anyone else. And he wasn't a brown noser. He just was a good worker, and the boss liked him. So it just so happened that guy, hey, Ron, how you doing? It just so happened that this guy that was telling me was not one of the boss's favorites. So he was spreading this crap about him. The guy that was spreading crap, he was an okay guy. I wouldn't say he was a work friend. He was a co-worker. I ended up working in the same building as him, actually, for 5 years. And we didn't have any problems. I wouldn't say we were friends, but we never had any problems. I helped him out when he needed to. He helped me out when he needed to. But the other guy taught me so much more about this job. And if I just listen to someone's opinion about it, that's why you make your own choices. If he wanted to hate him, he could hate him. That's okay. It has nothing to do with me. But other people drag you into things, and they say, and I'm not naming names. I'm not naming names at all. Everyone has a right to love who they love and hate who they hate, and I'm okay with that, and I respect that. That's life, okay, guys and girls? That's life. But I will say this. When someone says an ultimatum, because, my dad used to be like this, too. Well, you know what? If you're friends with him, don't be friends with me. I'm sorry. I don't that has nothing to do with life. But you're going to judge me by my friends? Why don't you judge me by me? I mean, I love the people I've met here, and I hate people telling me in so many words, don't do this because I don't want to know you if you do. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that. That's me. I'm sorry, but I want to be friends with who I want to be friends with, and other arguments don't have anything to do with me. That's, and I love everyone. It's okay to have. I have had arguments with people, and I'm one of the first people to go and apologize if I'm in the wrong, and we can agree to disagree. Anyway, that being said, let's go back over here. I'm sure I missed a lot of things. Lou is here. I really appreciate you being here, Lou. I really appreciate Bubba's here. Some of the people who are always here, I appreciate all the new people, too. I'm trying to grow my channel only because I want to have a bigger group of friends. I'm not talking about money or anything else. It makes me feel better knowing that what I'm doing might pertain to people. And I'm boring most of the time. I'm the first one to admit that, too. I'm boring most of the time. But if you're like me, then that's all that matters. Anyway, believe me, Bubba says, when you start getting more than 30 people in the stream chat, yeah, that's right. I'm not looking for big streams. I'm just saying that I am not 650 subs are not getting me 650 likes or 650 people anywhere. Not even close. I'm not even getting 10% of those people to watch my stuff. So it might be time to do a little bit. What is the football? What do? They cut people, right? People that, you've never seen, they never left you a comment, they've never done anything in your channel. Well, you know what? They might be, guess what? You cut. Might be time to get these numbers a little bit smaller on my end and get some more quality subs. That's all I'm talking about. Jen says, thanks, I'm good. I'm scrubbing house today. LOL, got family coming from out of state tomorrow. Out of staters, huh? Well, I wish you all the best with that. Ron Buckley's here. One of my great friends that I've met, like so many other people. Ron is smart, and he's going to do one of those trivia game things again. I look forward to the time, Ron, that you do that trivia thing again, TV or movies or stuff. It just keeps my mind sharp, keeps me going, keeps everything twirling around, like, these, whatever, the hamster's on the wheel somewhere. Read the book, then see the cover. Tim Holmes says, Jess, I just popped in for a sec. I appreciate you being here. Thanks out. See, I'm reading and I'm talking at the same time. Thanks for being here. I know you're heading out. Jen, love you. Take care. Officer said that's why they call this social media, not professional entertainment. That's right. You know what? This is free. I mean, yeah, you pay your bills to have YouTube, to have your internet connections and everything, but this is free. This is better than TV. Come on, the people I've met here are better than any people I've ever met from TV, because I haven't met too many people from TV, except this Walter Cryan guy that used to be on the news. I met him once when I was 10 years old. My dad was a police officer, and he was working this detail, but they had the telethon, the Jerry Lewis telethon, that thing that they do for was that, MS or MD or whatever it was, and the local thing, the news people were there, and he introduced me to Walter Crine. He was a wonderful guy from the news that's well known in the Rhode Island area.
Oh my!
YouTube is my family now, Bubba says. Damn straight. I mean, hey, Silvio, welcome. You're welcome, Silvio Games Simulator. I can't talk. It's Friday, and it's been a tough week. Can you tell? It's been a tough week. Silvio Gamer Simulated Games. Welcome. I know you're here sometimes. I appreciate it. Always, always, always. Sorry about the connection. It's the weather. This rain is just driving right through like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, back to real life. Back to real life. I have to shave. I have to trim my beard again. I don't know what it is about shaving. I'll shave and it seems like just a matter of days, and it's back again. There you go. Back to the JJ humor. Unbelievable. I can take constructive criticism, and I have no problem with that. And I love each and every person that mentions me in a video. Makes me feel like, hey, you know what? I'm a newbie, and guess what? I'm a newbie, and I made it. You know, I made it. I watched the bottom of YouTube, and now I made it. That's my humor. My humor is cornball, off-the-wall, Jerry Lewis style. Three Stooges, Marx Brothers type humor. Naked Gun. Those movies crack me up. I've seen them a million times. They crack me up. Goodness gracious. Too much going on in my life. I need to take a chill pill. I need to take a chill pill the size of a freaking microwave oven. I can go for right now a hamburger. I can go for a nice, just regular hamburger, you know, on the grill, the home with the bun, you know, lettuce, tomato, some green relish, some ketchup, some mustard, a little mayonnaise on that, a pickle, some potato chips. Xanax worse. I know people are gonna see this, and all of a sudden they're gonna come to take me away in a white coat. That guy JJ, he finally snapped. No, I mean, all in all, you know what? Life is life. YouTube is YouTube. It's a hobby. I'll probably lose people because I'm going to start unsubbing people that never did anything with my channel anyway. I know the ones, you know. And guess what? You know, a lot of people, they do the sub for sub thing. It doesn't work. I hate to tell you guys, it doesn't work. Oh, this rain. If this rain was snow, we'd probably get 2 feet. It would be a freaking blizzard. Winter haze, winter haze. Hey, dude, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Tim says, all that is not a bad thing. Yeah, you're right. But you know, we finally made it through the end of another work week. Sorry, trying to read here. I better read through my glasses, not over them. But hey, I appreciate everyone here. Hit that like button if you can. Not that it matters, because guess what? Likes and dislikes don't matter. Here's another tidbit of information that people don't know. Likes and dislikes don't matter. It's views. It means how many minutes of views you have. If you're trying to get monetized, that's what matters. People always say, you know, hit the like button, but it doesn't matter. Winter Haze, very sad dude. Why? What's up, buddy? Views matters. Likes and dislikes don't. I don't even know why they have the like and dislike button. They should have a like, a love, a dislike, I hate you, drop dead. All these buttons they should have. That would be something. A drop dead button. I'm never going to see you again, you filthy animal. Stream view hours count. Okay, another thing. In case anyone is trying to get monetized. If you have a video that you want to take off so people can't see, don't delete it. Just make it private. And all of those hours, like just say you have a video that you think you had 100 watches and it was 2 minutes and you got 200 watch minutes. I don't know, whatever. You can make it private and still that'll count towards your 4,000 if you're trying for that type of thing. People delete, like the Swedes. The Swedes, he makes these videos and he deletes them. Clearski the Creeper, I mean, these guys, I love these guys. They make videos and the next day they're gone. I mean, that's okay. They're not trying to get monetized, I guess, and all this. That's whatever their business, that's their business. And you know, I'm sorry, I'm just in the middle. I'm trying to read. Let me finish my thought. And that's all well and good. But yeah, I did my Saturday Night Live stream as Ty with the mask, and it blew up. I had over 200 views on that thing. It's like, that's just the views, not counting the hours. It's like, wow, you know. Of course, I couldn't talk after, but you know, trying to deepen my voice for that long, it's just too much sometimes. And I mean, I have a naturally deeper voice. I mean, my voice is a little deeper, but you know, I was trying to play a character, and that's, you know. But it blew up. I should do all my videos in a mask. But no, I don't want to do that, because then I'll be stepping in on somebody else's gimmick. And mine is just to go along with, to be fun. It's a parody thing, all done in love and all that. And I love doing it. But, you know, it's not something I'm going to do all the time just for views. That's just one of the things that I do, one of the characters I play. I got other stuff I want to do, and of course I don't have the flipping time. But I will. Little by little, I will. As soon as this winter is over, believe me, I'll have more time. Because it won't be so hard to get everything ready to do everything that you have to do in this 1/2/17/4. I don't know. But Winter Hayes says his puppy is having surgery. Oh gosh, that's I hope everything goes well with that. Ron says, JJ, union question. If your group was to go on strike, does the union pick up your pay? I was always curious. Actually, we have a no strike clause in our contract, which never made sense to me. That I think it's because of like the cafeteria workers and the security here, that we're all in the same union, and that doesn't always make a ton of sense to me either. But we're all in the same union, and there's a no strike clause, and I really don't know. Some unions, my understanding would be that some unions might and some might not, because there's all different kinds of unions between the Teamsters and everything else. I know my dad years ago, he was working somewhere as a side job. They went on strike, and the union, they picked up a small percentage, but pretty much eventually everyone had to go and get other jobs, because they would collect partial unemployment, I guess, and they all ended up, they broke the union at the place. That's what they did, and everyone had to go get other jobs or become scabs. And that wasn't my dad's thing, because he said once a scab, always a scab. So yeah, I would think it depends on the union and the actual contracts that the unions have with the places of business. Over here we have a no strike clause, so it's never been an issue. Father Time, welcome. How you doing, brother? It wouldn't be a live stream without Father Time. Drop dead, would that be a terrorist threat? I don't know. Nowadays, everyone gets their pennies in a bunch. You can't say anything. You can't even look at people nowadays without people threatening to sue you. I mean, women, they'll dress with practically nothing on, but you can't look at them. You can't look at them anymore because, oh, now it's sexual harassment. You're looking at someone that's walking right in front of you.
Oh my!
Pink Knees, Pink Goddess Red. Hi, welcome. Hey, I met you recently. How are you? Only 3 months old. Oh gosh, I hope everything goes well with that. Sometimes unions do give strike benefits. Yeah, I think it depends on the union. It depends on the strength and the size and all that, and contracts definitely, because like we're allowed to grieve things and do stuff if it's against the union contract. And I've been involved with the union here for over 6 years. Of the time that I've been here, I've been on the executive board and or a steward, a shop steward. And you learn a lot, but a lot of times it's gripes that people have. It's not grievances. People can gripe all they want. You got to try to, even grievances, they want you to try to handle it without going that far. But the gripes, you got to sit down and figure out these gripes, because you can't really complain on paper about them. You got to worry about handling them on an individual basis. But yeah, it's all what's written down sometimes. We had a no strike, but we always had the blue flu. Yeah, the blue flu. That's, you know, sometimes we want to organize we call it a sick out over here. And unfortunately, you get these brown nosers that they won't do it. And, you know, you got the small handful that'll say, hey, you know what, I need this job. No one's bothering me. I'm going to, hey, you know what, you got to either stay unity, unity, you know, unification and unity. Okay, you don't stick with the union, guess what? Next time you get in trouble, well, union could drag their heels a little bit. And you got to watch out. But you get these people who, oh, no, management doesn't bother me. I don't want any part of that. Well, you know what? It's too bad for you. Because, you know, you're going to get your feet stepped on one of these days. Yeah, I've been in unions for 20 years now. 18 here. I've been in places that didn't have unions. Places that should have had unions. A lot of places don't want unions because they want to be able to say, oh, you've been here 20 years, you're making how much? Well, you know what? You were 5 minutes late coming in today. You're fired. Get somebody doing your job, and they'll be making $5 less an hour. I'll save money. And that's... Unions have given us weekends off at this job. Unions have given us 2 days off in a row. We have sick time, personal time, compensation time, vacation time, all because of unions. Unions are good and bad. Just like anything else that you can argue till the cows come home about good or bad. And all in all, I think around here, it's much better. It outweighs the bad. Gotta go make that burger. Hey, make one for me. Send it over. I'll be waiting. Okay, Winter Haze, no problem. I've never been on strike because we're not allowed to be. But just slack-jawed liberals. I like how you said the other day. Get out of here, effing liberals. Lou, I get more laughs. All legitimate laughs from watching your videos. I just absolutely love them. I can't help it. What is that? That might be Camellia. Is that Camellia? I can't tell. I think that's somebody from Day Shift. Tough to tell in the rain and in the jacket. Everyone wears black jackets. I can't tell nothing. I think that was Camellia. Nice woman. Then Camellia is the type of person that you'll see her. Hey, Camellia, you should go, hi. Hi, G. Hi. 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 Oh, you gotta laugh at people. 43 years in the union, Tim. Wow, congratulations. That's either good or bad. I can't tell. Dues go to it all goes to our union dues go to the international, and then the council gets a little bit from that, and then the local gets an even smaller percentage. But our union dues we pay right now, I think it's $11 a week. I think it's 22 and change every 2 weeks for union dues, and like anything else, they go up once in a while, go up by $1. I think initially, 18 years ago, we were paying $14 a pay period every 2 weeks, and now it's up to 22, but in all this time, I guess it's not bad. Only the inmates would grief us for a little while, officer says. Miss Trump is as hot as a $3 pistol. Hey, Mark, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I liked being a union steward. I hated it, but I liked it. I learned a lot, and
Oh my!
Oh goodness, Mr. Sewell, sorry about that. Forgot to shut off the notifications here, as I usually do. I tell you, sometimes I'm missing a couple of bricks in this noggin of mine, and that's not like me. But lately, that's the way it's been. Time to hit the road, take it easy, man. Just remember saying, never become the next whatever. With that attitude, right there, no harm in trying. Yeah, you know, you're right, Mark. And you know, it's for me, it's a hobby. I'm not looking for it to become a job, because that takes too much work. My job takes me out at least 50 hours a week. I worked a 14-hour shift yesterday. I ended up working overtime after my shift. I worked a 14-hour shift yesterday as being a janitor. Which is all well and good. I do this because I love it. But the extra time takes me out of the house. I lose sleep. I lose my mind, basically. But, you know, I help take care of my mother. My parents are elderly. My mother doesn't want to drive anymore. I drive her all different places. Sometimes I just don't want to film everything, but sometimes I have to put out an unedited vlog because I don't have time to edit anything, and I'm small potatoes. I mean, if I became the next Adam Nawood, it would happen naturally, but I'm not looking to be an overnight sensation, but I'm looking to just grow as fast as I can without, I mean, if this makes sense, as fast as I can without going crazy. I mean, in 10 weeks, 650 subs. Oh, it wasn't Camellia, by the way. I don't know who that is. Oh, I think she's one of the supervisors at the cafeteria. She was the right height to be Camellia. I couldn't tell from behind. What do I know? What do you think I wear these things for? I'm fine, I'm fine. 650 subs, you know, in 10 weeks. But like I said, 40 people watching my videos. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Socially obscure Shazbot. Hey, how you doing? This is your other channel. I know you're on it every now and then. We all have 2 channels. Wow, this wind is pushing my SUV almost over. Ron says, yeah, my parents are in a home. I'm going down to see them this weekend for probably the last time. Oh, gee, Ron. Really sorry to hear that. Officer Rollout says we'd pull a double 16 hours, then off to the nearest cop bar. Yeah. Oh. I can remember I knew some coroners one time, and we went out to the corner bar. No, the corner bar, not the coroner bar. See, you thought I said coroner bar. It's the corner bar. Me and the coroners will go to the corner bar, not the coroner bar. Sorry, it's kind of a joke from Frasier. One of my staples, I stole it. I have a good channel. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. It's part of life. You can't live forever unless you're Duncan MacLeod. You know, I have my mother's uncle. I really think if he would have cashed in his stocks and bonds and everything, he probably was worth over $2 million. He absolutely lived like a pauper. You went into his house and it looked like something from the 1950s. Had one of those refrigerators that still had the handle that you have to pull out, and it looked like something you'd see in a 1950s movie. Probably was from the 50s. But he thought he'd take it with him. You know, he thought he was going to live forever and take his money with him. Well, guess what? He didn't live forever. He didn't take his money with him. When his wife died, my aunt, my great aunt, he got remarried to a gold-digging hussy. Went somewhere and said, oh, who wants to get married and help me spend my money? That's how he actually said it, words to that effect. And guess what? She got her claws into him, got her hands on some morphine, would keep him under all the time. Next thing you know, he died. She took all that money, sold the house for over $400,000 because of the location. And it was when real estate was really high, going back about, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Sold everything. Moved back down to Texas with over $2 million. All because who wants to help me spend my money? She got it all. The family got none of it. Ooh, this wind. Ooh. Oh, Adam. Oh, I'm sorry. Foot almost fell. Adam is small potatoes. I mean, I was on this one girl's thing. 14 million subscribers. I mean, it's one thing to have 300,000. The 14 million subscribers. You know, they put out a video a week. You know, it's... And some of these people put out the same type of videos. Some of these people putting out the same videos. They look at these videos of, you know, crazy text messages or crazy grandma fails and all this. And they're all doing the same type of thing. They got 14 million of these little kids that all... That's crazy. Adam is small potatoes. Socially Obscure says, I have no YouTube dreams, I just want to have fun. And me, I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and as soon as it feels like work, then we're going to have a problem. That's why some of these videos, like the Saturday ones with going shopping, I love all that. It's easier to edit because I film it in little things, but it's, I don't want to have a job from it, and if I'm ever monetized, I'm never going to... I'm going to still be where I am. You know what I mean? I'm never going to change. I'm going to live where I am. I'm going to eat what I eat. I still want that hamburger that I've been craving. Maybe that's what I'll order for supper. Maybe I'll order some burgers from one of these pizzerias. I'm just getting older and getting fatter. I see these wrinkles. I look like... Remember those Ernest movies with the Ernest P. Worrell? What was his name? Jim Varney. Hey, Vern. We're going to go do this, Vern. Hey, Vern. I know you like this, Vern. But... he used to do this character where he'd have a walker and he was dressed like an old lady with a neck collar on, and he'd be like, you know, you have 2 sons, one good and one bad. and the good one dies. That's what I think of when I see my neck like this. I think of Ernest P. Worrell. Those movies were funny, I have to admit. I mean, I think they did way too many of them. My own personal opinion, I think they did way too many of them. I mean, Ernest Goes to Camp was the first one, and then they did like Ernest Scared Straight and Ernest Goes to Jail, and it was popular for about 5 minutes, but Ernest Saves Christmas, I think that's my favorite one. He goes, so what do you think about that? I don't know. It's all fun. Socially Obscure. What do you think about Tammy? She not going to do live streams anymore. I was a moderator on Tammy's indie art house films. That's her YouTube channel. It kind of blew me away that I had no idea, but I feel really bad. She's not doing live streams. She'd do like 5-6 live streams a week. But yeah, like me, I'm not making views at all. I'm lucky if I get 40 or 50. If I do clickbait, I got 80 one time because I did clickbait, but I don't want to do that too much. You know, you can mention Camel Dave like and get clickbait, and I know he's a master at it, you know, but when I see Nomadic Fanatic and that thing, it's like, oh gosh, he's going to talk for 10 minutes on all the RVers that I really don't follow any of that stuff, but that's his channel. He can do it. It's his channel. I'm the first one to admit that people can put on their channel what they want to put on their channel. That's YouTube. That's like someone telling me that I can't have Cheerios in the morning. Ron says I do it for fun also, but mostly it's to get all the information out of my head. Yeah, like sometimes I get something that I think everyone they'd want to see, or just jump into my head for my type of humor, or you know, hey Nikki Diamond, welcome. Thanks for being here. You know, when the weather gets better, I plan on taking you to some Rhode Island, Massachusetts landmarks a little bit, and you know, I mean, nothing big. We don't have much over here, and things will be a little bit better, I think. The winter is, I'm an indoor type person in the winter. But live long and prosper. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I gotta find time to watch some. Keep reconnecting. It's absolutely crazy. Stupid crapola. As usual, of course, right? Has anyone heard from Keller Machine lately? No, not me. NF is a con man. One of those fool me once deals. Yeah, I mean, I don't have time for any of that. Urban Fisherman, welcome back. I don't know why I can't have any, or why I don't have any. Maybe I need to move my car. I don't know how it works, guys. All of a sudden, my Wi-Fi. Oops, sorry. Move my car over here a little bit. See if this helps. If it doesn't help, I'll move my car again. Sometimes you just have to be in the right area to get the Wi-Fi. Get that Wi-Fi. Maybe it'll connect here. Or maybe they lost power or something. Who the heck knows, right? Who the heck knows? I don't know, guys. Sorry about that, guys. This is weather, I guess. I guess this weather is really crappy for trying to do a live stream. I was going to do one later on. Do one of those supper with the Illuminator like I did last Friday. Maybe I still will. I don't know. It depends on how. I mean, if everything is canceled, which who knows. Hey, Lou, thanks for being here, brother. Love you. Itchy. Thanks for being here. Heavy rain in Connecticut. Yeah, heavy rain in Connecticut. Heavy rain in Rhode Island. Upper Massachusetts is getting some type of snow. What a crazy day. If I'm buffering, guys, I apologize. I don't know if I'll be able to go the whole hour unless this Wi-Fi gets better. Father Time's still here. Father Time is one of those unsung heroes who listens and joins in, and I can't complain about that. Mark says, I sold a painting last night to a lady in Scotland for $750. Wow, congratulations. I can't join. I see this all the time. I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler, so I try. Ron Buckley says, just big time wind here in West Virginia. Oh, Socially Obscure, that's Mark Funnel Cake Jones. His name for many moons has been Mark Fun Jones. He changed it to Mark Funnel Cake Jones as a little bit of a inside joke, so to speak. But on YouTube, you can only change your name 3 times every 90 days, so they're forcing him to keep that until his time runs out. Hey, Jen Hen, welcome. Thanks for being back. And Jen, if you're going to talk about food, then we're going to have some type of arrangement of some type of, I don't know, like transporter, Star Trek type transporter that you can beam some of it over here. Because if anyone doesn't know, Jen Henderson is a master chef. She cooks all of the things that sound 100% beautiful and tasty and all that. Ron Buckley says, LOL, Father Time just chills out in the background. Then bam, hit you with a statement. Yeah, that's cool. Tim Holmes says, I lived in North Providence. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I work not too far from North Providence. Hop, skip, and a jump, actually. Of course, when you're in Providence, it seems like everywhere is 10 minutes away. It seems like Providence is like the central hub. Well, Mark, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, Socially Obscure, yes. Shazbot. Father Time equals stealth. There was another one when I first started live streaming. There was another one. He had a coin. I think it was called Lincoln Coins or something. And he's still friends, but he hasn't been on one of my live streams in the longest time. But the Loom, that's me. Thanks, Loom. I'm Fruit of the Loom. I don't know. Sounds like a joke. I gotta make a joke out of that Fruit of the Loom. I'll dress up like a big apple someday. Hey, we're Fruit of the Loom. But Lincoln something, Lincoln Cent or something. He was always, for the first few live streams, he was one of those people that was a mainstay, and then Toucan JJ. Yeah, Fruit Looms. I should do it to buy a box of Fruit Loops and put my picture on there and Fruit Looms. A whole bowl of little me's. Jen says not cooking yet, been cleaning all day. Well, don't forget, you got to protect yourself from all those harsh chemicals. Make sure you wear gloves. Take that from a janitor. But yeah, central. Yeah, Providence seems like it's central because all the other smaller cities, and I say smaller cities because Providence has the skyscrapers and stuff, but all the suburbs of Providence, it seems, are all 10 minutes away. Whether it's Cranston and Warwick and East Providence and Pawtucket, as we say. Time zone issue with me, Socially Obscure says. Supposed to be working. So what's the idea of 2 channels? Who do you think you are, me? My second channel is my channel that I put a little bit of content on once in a while, once or twice a week. I think there's like 40-something people subscribe to it. So those people know when it comes to the stuff that maybe you guys don't see. It's on my other channel. Smaller little videos here. And of course, what's smaller than a 2-minute vlog? A 1-minute vlog, yeah. Warwick is, I think, the second biggest city in Rhode Island, Ron. There's cities because of the people, but there's no skyscrapers or anything like that. Providence is the only city that actually has buildings. Everywhere else is I mean, they've got plenty of, it's city with stores and apartment houses and regular houses and all that other stuff. But I think Warwick is the second biggest, and Cranston is third biggest. Pawtucket might be fourth. And then there's a lot of smaller towns. Malls, yeah. Oh, Malls are a dying breed. All of these malls are now becoming strip malls, and I don't like that as much. And to have to walk outside to get to individual stores, that's what Warwick is pretty much. There's 2 regular malls in Warwick, one dying and one dead, and everything else is strip malls. I often poke the bear, copyrighted music all over the other channel. The thing about copyrighted music, I guess it all depends on who strikes you for the copyright, but a lot of times, unless you're monetized, it really, it's the fair use, like Stingray puts, it's the fair use rule. I wonder where is Stingray and Happy Cart Vlogs and Becky and all some other people that are usually here. I guess I'm blackballed or something. I don't know. I'm blackballed. Hey, for all I know, people could be having other vlogs at the same, other live streams, I mean, at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. When I put music on my stuff, I put it through not Facebook, through YouTube. Pick a song from the YouTube stuff usually, or other apps. But I had one video when I first started, like when I made 100 subs or something, that YouTube told me to change the song because someone had, it wasn't a copyright strike, but they had mentioned, and I got it from the channel that I make all my videos from. So it probably was an error, but I changed the song anyway because I didn't want to be having any problems. It's just a freaking background song. So I changed it, didn't have any problems with that. Yeah, this, YouTube is having more problems with notifications than ever before. And happy is snowed in. The Stingray had some things to take care of this afternoon. I'll probably do a live stream later because there won't be anything else to do. I just got a text message from the, there's like this whole, between the union and management and everything, there's this whole big web of when they let people know if things are canceled or whatever. And I just got the latest one saying that due to multiple power outages in different buildings, some type of a problem, that everything else that was supposed to be tonight has all been canceled. All events and meetings and everything. So even with a little bit that was supposed to be is all canceled. So now all the more I'll have less to do. But Ron says I might do a stream later. Make sure I don't overlap. Oh, that's, by all means, that's the nature of YouTube. I never take offense to that. I mean, I joke around. If anyone ever thinks that I'm making truth to that, that's YouTube. I'm sure I'm streaming over people right now that do gaming streams and stuff like that. I mean, that's the nature of the game. I never take offense to that. The thing is, Ron, if I'm doing mine, I can't be on yours, and I really want to be on yours. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And if you know what time that you want to do, I'll try to work my schedule around you. I'm easy going. Just like when it comes to food, I'm never the guy you want to ask, hey, what are you in the mood for? Because I don't have many things that I don't like. So if someone says, hey, let's get pizza tonight, I'm like, okay. Oh, let's get Chinese, okay. And 23 days, 22? 22 days without buying Chinese food. Last time I bought Chinese food, I bought a lot, so it kind of lasted me for 2 days, but for like 4 different meals. But I have not gone to a Chinese restaurant because there was somebody in my family who said that, it was my mom. She says, I don't think you can go a week without getting Chinese food. I said, yeah, I'll show you. And it's been 22 days, so it's been over 3 weeks since I ordered Chinese food. I'll turn my, not heat up, but just turn the cool down a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, whatever people want to do, I usually do. Last night, some of the guys went out and got Chinese food. I didn't. I said, no, I gotta see. I want to see if I can go a month. I really want to do. It's bad, Chinese food is bad for you, so depends on what you eat, like anything else. Tim Holmes says, did I go to Rocky Point for fitters? I used to go to Rocky Point for the Manhattan clam chowder, the red chowder. And I mean, when I was a kid, we went all the time. I mean, all summer long. But, kids and chowder. But, I mean, Rocky Point was just the greatest. It was like a Six Flags, only smaller. But, yeah. Oh, Ron, 8:30. I don't think I'll be doing it that late. I'll probably, if anything, it'll be way earlier than that or way later than that. Don't be late for the ball bell. Hey, Chinese food. Yes, Chinese food. Welcome to the stream, number one. But yeah, I mean, my mom didn't think I could stay away from Chinese food for a week, and it's been 22 days. So I've been doing a lot better. Proving her wrong, so to speak. But hey, socially obscure, welcome. Hey, Shazbot. Shazbot. Take care. See you later. Fitters. Well, Tim might have to explain that. Because I think what he's talking about is the clam cakes, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But I thought that's what around here that people call the clam cakes. Usually clam cakes and chowder were 100%. Rocky Point was a amusement park right on the water in Warwick, West Warwick or something. Yeah, they were the clam cakes. Some people call them fritters, fitters. Everyone has their own. I mean, really, everywhere you go, there's different dialect, different things. Like I say about the sandwiches, you know, we call them grinders around here, and subs, and hoagies, and heroes, and sandwiches, and sandwiches, and is he talking about hush puppies? No, I don't think so, Belle. I like your picture on your YouTube. Rhode Island, we have these other things that are like hot dogs, and they're called weenies. Coney Island hot dogs is something different, but over here we have two different kinds of these hot wieners, these weenies. They're two different kinds usually. There's many kinds now, but the two big ones with New York system and Coney Island system. But it's like a hot dog, but it's even more unhealthy for you. I think whatever they can't put in a hot dog, they put in the wiener. But they have the special meat sauce they put on, and then a little bit of celery salt, and some mustard and onions, and they are absolutely... Some people call them weenies, they call them gaggers, they call them other things, but it's a Rhode Island thing. Absolutely 100% a Rhode Island thing, because it's not a hot dog, so it tastes totally different. We do not have Coney's here, but I wonder if that's similar to the Coney Island hot dog, maybe? Yeah, we always end up talking about food, either when I'm doing a live stream or when I'm on someone else's live stream. I mean, food, first order of business, survival, right? White hot dog? No. Oh, we have something that's like a white hot dog that's, well, over here, it's similar, but it's not a hot dog. It's called Buckwurst. B-U-C-K, which you don't see as much anymore. My grandma used to buy them, but no, it's something totally different. Oh, gosh. You know, we have a place called Spike's Junkyard Dogs. It's a whole chain around here. They do hot dogs that, they put it in this big torpedo thing, and they throw everything but the kitchen sink in there. Unbelievable. That's the first time I ever thought about putting barbecue sauce on a hot dog is from Spike's Junkyard Dogs. They put all kinds of stuff. Absolutely heaven. It's probably very similar, but I'll tell you, there's so much ethnic food around here. It's crazy. It'll drive you mad. Rhode Island is so small, and yet there's so much food in Rhode Island that you can't get anywhere else. Food and drink and frozen lemonade that is it's a staple around here, and a lot of other areas don't understand. Oh, 2 chili burgers. I had 2 toasted banana sandwiches for lunch, and that was about 3 hours ago, and I am absolutely starving. Not really. I shouldn't say absolutely starving. Dell's, yes. Tim Holmes. Dell's Lemonade is the company that makes it. That's the biggest company that makes it anyway. There's smaller ones in Providence, like Mr. Lemon and stuff, but it's absolutely wonderful. You suck by making me hungry, Ron says about Bubba. Well, I was the one talking about I really was in the mood for a hamburger. I'm going to have to order some food. I have to see what happens. Oh, I'm getting hat-head. But what are you going to do in the rain, right? Look at this. Here it looks dark brown on one side and gray on the top. Oh, horrible. I'm going to be here for about 5 more minutes, guys. Going to try 5-10 more minutes. Oh, Bubba, that sounds like a plan, my friend. That sounds like a plan. Chili and grilled onions on his hamburger. You know what? I get into the habit of having hair that I can push back, but then look at this. The way it looks like I dye half my hair or something. The way everything looks from being wet, because I wet my hair and put the hat on before when I was getting ready for work. I I love the idea of having my hair short also, but the problem is I'm so fat that I look like, yeah, I look stereotypical. It's weird. I look weird with shorter hair. In September, I cut it really short. That was, I mean, not like a crew cut or anything, but it was much shorter than this. And the next haircut I didn't need until December, but yeah, it's just because I'm so fat and with the big cheeks and everything, I just don't look as good anymore in short hair. So yeah, I do miss it though. Ah, Ron, you look fine. You look fine. I mean, when you're 340 pounds like me, then you can talk. Hey, Tim, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I'm going to take off in about 5 minutes or so. See, now I adjusted the temperature in here, and now I'm getting warm. There's that fine line between being comfortable and being warm for me. It's never I'm never really that cold, but who knows? Who knows? Still have 10 people in here. That's pretty good. I don't think I have anybody blocked anymore either, so there's a lot of people who are just hanging out in the wings listening. Let's do a roll call. Who's still here? I know Father Time's still here. He just wrote. Usually Father Time has to, yeah, I'm still here. But, hey, 13 likes. Hey, that's not bad. Hey, Jen, it's always, my stream gets a lot more, what's the word? Let me see. Let me fabricate this in my head more. You bring a lot of class to my live stream. I appreciate it. Ron, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, always. Yeah, I'll definitely, there's not going to be much to do. I'm hoping to have my phone with me most of the night, unless things get crazy and they, I don't know, they're going to take us and put us all together in one big group. And then I can't do what I want to do because I got all my coworkers with me, but Bell says I always like on my way in price of admission. Yeah, I mean, I try to do that, and if I don't do that, I go back and look on the way out just to make sure. One way in, one way out. I mean, I try to pay one way or the other. But you're right, price of admission. That's a way of thinking about it. The price of admission. Oh, what's that? Oh, I like that little bell. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Anyone who is on their way out. I usually try to do an hour. Well, it doesn't always, not 1 hour. I'm not that anal to do it 1 hour exactly, but I mean, anything around an hour is good. I started a little bit earlier. I usually start at 2:30 Eastern time. I started a few minutes early just because of the weather. But I don't know. This weather's just been crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I apologize. I mean, if I go anywhere else, people are going to want to talk to me and, hey, what you doing? I'm kind of a popular guy only because I'm a nice guy, so everyone wants to hang and just complain like crazy because I'm a good listener. My father always taught me that if you learn to keep secrets, you'll keep a lot of secrets. And if you learn to be a listener, people will talk. People love the sound of their own voice sometimes. And then they get mad when all you're saying is, yeah, because, I mean, you stopped listening like 10 minutes ago. Aaron Willis, Gamer Doom, hey, welcome, you made it in. I'm doing okay, how you doing? Barrel Boy Woods, hey, welcome, how you doing? You guys made it in. I'm going to be ending this in a couple of minutes, but I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it very much. I usually do about an hour live stream. I'm almost at that time now. And it's right before work, so unfortunately, hey, glad you're doing good, Aaron Willis. Glad you made it before I had to stop. I do have work, so unfortunately that's kind of the only reason why I stopped live streaming on a Friday is because of work after, but I'm doing okay, Barrel Boy Woods. Doing good, I guess. Can't complain, really. Things could be so much worse. I'm still punching and kicking. Still hitting that like button in my face. Oh gosh. Got an itch on my arm now. I like the bells with that. Don't be late for the ball bell. Bing, bing, bing. My grandmother had a bell that she would ring when it was time to eat, when there was too many people in the house. It was one of those on the wall. She would just hit the thing. Ding, ding, ding. Time to eat. Oh, I miss those days. I wish I could go back to being like, you know, I don't know, being 10 years old without having to worry about school and have all the knowledge that I have now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So I don't know. I don't know. The rain is terrible today. It could be snow, but it's not. So I'm glad it's not. It's supposed to change over to snow later on, mixed with snow and rain later on. So it's going to make driving a hell later on. But Jen says my mom had a triangle outside for us kids' time to eat. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. Ding, 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 ding. Rosie, hey, I almost was ready to call it. I usually do an hour, and it's been 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm glad you are here. No one got the notifications. Once again, I think YouTube is against me. Not too many people get notified of my live stream, but hey, that's the way it is with YouTube lately. I'm glad you stopped in, Rosie. Rosie, how do I get one of your stickers? I'll send you one of mine if you send me one of yours, but I don't have any yet. I'm in the process of trying to make some. I always show up late. Rosie, one time, she showed up last week or something, one of my live streams last week, and it was the same thing. I was just ready to call it. But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to make some stickers up, and I have the design already, and I have the stuff. I just have to make sure that my printer is good and find some time to do it, and then I can send some stickers out for people that want. And Time Chaser, I'm on the list for Time Chaser. Wow, that truck made a lot of noise going by. I'm on the list for Time Chaser, but I mean, I don't want to beg because I know they are so busy with everything else that they do. But thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have a place for all my stickers that I have. I'm gonna put them up in a place, buy some type of cork board or something, and put my stuff up like that. That way I don't have to ruin anything. I can just put either a thumbtack in or a push pin or something like that. But that's cool. Well, anyway, I hate to have to call this, but Time Chaser sent mine to Mark. I'm honored. Yeah, that's different. I mean, I know sometimes they send Camo Dave got some Lou ones and some Mark ones, and Lou got some Camo Dave ones, and that's all well and good, right? It's all good. So yeah, I mean, in case anyone has a Facebook, let me just mention this before I go. In case anyone has a Facebook account, I have a Facebook account under my name, JJ Decker, and you see that the purple mask, all that is there. I think it's facebook.com/Illuminator123242, something like that, I think. But if you search for JJ Decker, my name should come up. I don't know how many of me there are out there, but oh, Rosie, thank you. I saw Mark with a ton of them on one of his streams or one of his videos, and I'm like, oh wow, how did he have so many Rosie ones? He must have printed them up himself or something. I don't know, but that makes sense. But if anyone has a Facebook, shoot me a Facebook friend request. And I mean, I try to be on Facebook. I'm on Twitter too. I gotta put my Twitter handle in one of these videos or something, put it on the bottom one of these days when I have time. But I started up a Twitter account, and that's, I mean, they're there. I mean, I try to go on them occasionally, but I'm trying to grow a little bit just to get all the social media out there. Rosie, thank you. JJ Rocks. JJ Rocks, that's what I should sell, JJ Rocks. I'll just go over there and I can autograph them and send them out, and as long as someone else is going to pay the postage, because they'll be kind of heavy, I think, but JJ Pet Rocks. No, I'm just joking. But I gotta go, guys. Thanks for being here, guys and girls. I appreciate it. Girl Gams, hey, welcome. I'm sorry I gotta call this. I gotta leave. I gotta head to work. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you stopping in right at the end. But I'm gonna be doing another live stream later, possibly, because they canceled everything at work. So I'm probably gonna be on here later. I'll be on the lookout for me. If not, then definitely over the weekend. I'm sorry, Girl Gams. I know you just got here. I met you yesterday in Tanya's live stream, Indie Art House Films. I gotta get going. I'll be on later. I almost positive I'll be on later. Thanks for being here, Bubba and Rosie and Jen and Girl Gams, and don't be late for the ball bell. I love your name, by the way. That's so original. And Father Time, if you're still here, and anyone else that I missed, Father Time is still here. Drunken One, hey, thanks for being here. I am so sorry. This happens to me all the time. Everyone comes in right before I'm ready to leave. I am so sorry. I gotta go to work. And I'm sitting here outside, and I gotta head over there. All my coworkers are starting to walk in. But Drunken One, I will be online later. I'll be doing another live stream later, maybe in a couple of hours or so, because they canceled everything with this rain at work, and I'm just gonna be sitting around doing nothing probably. So anyway, love you guys. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't on the way in. I appreciate it. Take care. Love you all. And Drunken One, sorry to cut you short so much, but work is overrated. You got it, Bubba. I'm a working man, but it's overrated, and I'm overrated too, but that's okay. I'm just joking. Rosie, love you. Take care, everyone. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. Bye, guys and girls.